And the United States is calling on China to change its approach to North Korea, calling its policy towards Pyongyang unsuccessful, given the regime's latest grave provocation. Kwon Soa has the details.
Business as usual is no longer an option. That's what U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry told Chinese Foreign Minister Wang over the phone Thursday as the two discussed North Korea's fourth nuclear test earlier this week. Kerry told reporters that he made clear to his Chinese counterpart that China's North Korea strategy was unsuccessful.
Now, China had a particular approach that it wanted to make, and we agreed and respected to give them space to be able to implement that. But today in my conversation with the Chinese, I made it very clear. That has not worked, and we cannot continue business as usual.
The top U.S. diplomat said the two agreed to work closely and discuss several ways to deal with North Korea's nuke test Wednesday, which Pyongyang claims to have been its first successful H-bomb test. Kerry added that he has held constant consultations with Beijing and that North Korea has been discussed ever since his first trip to China. With China being North Korea's closest and most important ally, both diplomatically and economically, the international community is urging China to put more pressure on the communist state.
China needs to reverse its North Korea strategy. When the United Nations Security Council adopts its new resolution on the North, China needs to actively participate in measures that hurt Pyongyang.
Meanwhile, according to Seoul's Foreign Affairs Ministry, Minister Yoon Byung-se is also expected to speak to his Chinese counterpart over the phone Friday evening regarding the issue. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.